This is Motoring Today, the Philippines' leading and longest-running weekly TV and online magazine dedicated to motoring news and features. I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa. Here's a sneak peek at this week's exciting features.
On Motoring Forum, we shall talk about integrating bike commuting and rail infrastructure. Our road safety reminder, the Young Street Smart portion, centers on rules regarding traffic lights. This week's Bike Chapter shall be about no smoking policy in PUVs. Showcase this week shall have an MPV from Mitsubishi, the Expander GLS AT. While for race weekend, we shall have the highlights of the 2026 Full Throttle Weekend Round 3.
This week's edition of Motoring Today brings you all this, plus the latest updates in transportation, traffic management, and advances in the automotive industry.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Let's dive into the latest news and updates about transportation and traffic management in the country. Big news for commuters in the north. The Department of Transportation says the MRT-7 is staying on track, with all 14 stations still part of the plan.
The DOTR has confirmed that Metro Rail Transit Line 7 will move forward with all 14 planned stations, putting to rest reports that the San Jose del Monte stop in Bulacan had been removed from the alignment. The 22-kilometer rail line remains fully intact and is expected to serve commuters traveling between Quezon City and Bulacan. Under the current timetable, partial operations for the first 12 stations, from North Avenue in Quezon City to Sacred Heart in Novaliches, are set to begin in the second quarter of 2027. The final two stations, Tala and San Jose del Monte, are targeted for completion and opening in 2028. Once the full line is up and running, MRT-7 is expected to carry around 300,000 passengers a day, cutting travel time from as long as 3 hours to just 35 minutes.
So for commuters in the north, that means one thing. The MRT-7 is still full speed ahead, all 14 stations intact. Meanwhile, a major shift may be coming at the Land Transportation Office after the Office of the Ombudsman ordered an end to its long-running dual system setup.
The Office of the Ombudsman has directed the LTO to immediately stop using the legacy IT system run by Stradcom Corporation and move all transactions to the government-owned Land Transportation Management System, or LTMS. In a directive dated May 29, 2026, Ombudsman Jesus Crispin C. Remulla ordered the immediate restoration of public access to LTMS, saying the platform has remained underused despite being in place for 6 years. The directive also cited Commission on Audit findings that the Stradcom system was operating without a valid contract, raising the risk of legal exposure for officials and additional charges for motorists. The LTO has also been given 5 days to submit an action plan addressing the remaining functional gaps and to confirm full compliance. Transport Advocacy Group Coalition 169 welcomed the order, saying computer fees paid to Stradcom reached more than 602.9 million pesos in 2025 alone, while transactions under LTMS carry no computer fee at all.
Sa LTMS, this is government-owned. Walang computer fees, walang additional fees versus Stradcom na merong 169. So ito yung aming ipinaglalaban. If we are going to, sa data, meron tayong 12 million vehicles annual. Sa 169 pesos, assuming that all these 12 million vehicles ang gagamit ng Stradcom, that's 2 billion annual. Nakakasampung taon na sila. So you can just imagine the laki ng pera na pumapasok sa Stradcom, samantalang dapat walang binabayaran, walang additional computer fees.
With the Ombudsman warning of administrative cases and possible suspensions for delays, the pressure is now on for the LTO to deliver a fully digital and fee-free transaction system. Continuing, a proposed bridge to Boracay is no longer moving forward after strong opposition from residents and local stakeholders.
San Miguel Corporation has withdrawn from the proposed 2.54-kilometer bridge project that would have linked mainland Malay to Boracay Island. Aklan Governor Jose Enrique Joen Miraflores announced the cancellation after meeting with SMC President and CEO Ramon Ang, who chose not to push through with the project to avoid deeper conflict with residents and other local stakeholders. The DPWH had earlier awarded the 7.78 billion contract to San Miguel Holdings Corporation last April, but the move drew criticism over the lack of public consultation and local government endorsements.
He knows na malakas yung opposition. Yung isa nga niya doon is with Attorney Boy, first time sila magkakilala. Nung pinakilala namin sa Attorney Boy, ikaw, malakas ka talaga mag-oppose. So nakikita nila yung ginagawa sa social media, with the media natin. So they know talaga yung opposition natin dito sa Boracay and Aklan. So, kasi nag-present pa siya, present yung mga projects niya with other, the Bulacan, and yung mga other LGUs. But in the end, nag-agree na rin siya na hindi na lang itutuloy yung Boracay Bridge.
The bridge had been pitched as a boost to tourism, but environmental and socio-economic concerns triggered strong opposition online and on the ground. Following a meeting by President Marcos, SMC acknowledged the community's position and agreed to stop the project.
So for now, travel to Boracay stays the same, with visitors still taking the familiar 15-minute boat ride from the mainland. And finally, after years of delays, a key road project in Cavite is finally getting renewed attention as the government moves to ease traffic in the area.
The DPWH is now prioritizing the completion of the 3-kilometer Punta Open Canal Diversion Road in General Trias, Cavite, project that has dragged on for a decade because of funding gaps and right-of-way issues. To get around those delays, DPWH Secretary Vince Dizon said right-of-way funds will be downloaded directly to the local government unit, a strategy the agency now plans to use as standard approach for infrastructure projects nationwide.
Ang problema dito, right of way na naman. 10 taon na to. Can you imagine? Kulang sa pondo, ang DPWH, talagang napakabagal mo ng right of way.
Local officials welcomed the renewed push, saying the long-delayed project has repeatedly suffered from inconsistent funding over the years.
Sa direktiba ni PBBM, priority ngayon ng DPWH, tapusin yung mga nakatenga. So talaga yung makakapag-decongest ng traffic. Babalik tayong end of 27 dito, tapos na po.
Following a direct order from President Marcos, the DPWH is now fast-tracking the project to make sure the road is finally completed and put to full use.
After a decade, tapos na po itong proyektong pinapangarap po ng marami namin kababayan.
Finally, natutukan na yung ganitong klaseng problema.
If completed by the end of 2027, the diversion road is expected to ease congestion and improve travel time along Cavite's busy industrial corridor. The latest developments in transportation and traffic management are certainly significant. Up next, Motoring Forum takes a deeper look into one noteworthy issue that should affect motorists and motoring. In this edition of Motoring Forum, we look at a grassroots map of bike parking near Metro Manila train stations and ask, can commuter-led fixes fill the gaps, or is it time for infrastructure to catch up?
For bike commuters wanting to use trains as a multimodal option, finding reliable information about the safe parking at LRT1, LRT2, or MRT3 stations has traditionally been difficult. At its best, this initiative provides a quick reference for commuters and highlights the need for multimodal transit systems that recognize a journey begins the moment someone leaves their home. Still, a closer look reveals some serious concerns regarding the current state of active transport infrastructure. Based on their rating criteria, most bike parking options in the metro are only assessed as fair, with a noticeable lack of good or excellent facilities. One major concern is the poor placement of existing racks, which are frequently relegated to unfriendly spaces like under staircases, near noisy machines, or in areas shared with garbage and construction materials. There are also issues with bike rack designs themselves, with many appearing to be created by individuals who lack first-hand cycling experience. Critics of the initiative point out that relying heavily on user-generated content and personal experiences without third-party validation could lead to inconsistencies and inadvertently propagate misinformation. Skeptics warn that merely documenting these facilities without pushing for systemic changes leaves a broader issue unresolved, a culture that does not prioritize cycling within urban mobility planning. And while current rules allow folding bikes inside train carriages, advocates argue for policies akin to those in the Netherlands and Germany, which permit full-size bikes on trains. The commitment shown by these mobility advocates in mapping out Metro Manila's bike parking is undeniably meaningful. But as this conversation continues, one thing is clear: a user-generated guide on its own cannot fully solve the main problem for cycling advocates. Real progress will depend on pairing this advocacy with proactive government policies, user-centric infrastructure, and a genuine cultural shift that integrates cyclists seamlessly into the urban landscape.
From crowdsourced maps to better public policy, the message is the same. If cities want bike and rail commuting to progress, they have to book for it and not leave commuters to figure it out alone. Today's cars are getting smarter and safer. Still, the young need to be reminded now and then about how to be smart and safe on the road. Here's our Young Street Smart segment with a road safety reminder from Toyota Motor Philippines.
Isa sa mga pinakamahalagang traffic rules ay ang pagsunod sa traffic lights. Maging ikaw ay pedestrian or driver, you should always learn how to obey the traffic lights.
Motoring these days can be stressful. Here's another paying chuper that will help alleviate stress out on the road.
Payong chopper lang kaibigan, ako po si Hares. Isa pong kapwa ninyo chopper. Baka di nyo alam, ang paninigarilyo ay matagal nang ipinagbabawal sa mga pampublikong sasakyan.
Respeto na lang po sa ating mga pasahero, lalo na sa mga di naninigarilyo na sakay mo. Kung ang mga pasahero ay di pwedeng manigarilyo, lalo na sigurong bawal manigarilyo ang nagmamaneho. Ang usok na dulot ng sigarilyo mo ay puwerhisyo sa taong nakakalanghap nito. Kapag naninigarilyo ang driver, wala ang atensyon niya sa pagmamaneho. Baka di mo mamalayan, wala na pala sa direksyon ang pagmamaneho.
Kaya sundin ang batas na ito para makaiwas makaperwisyo. Ito po si Haris Morales, payong chopper lang kaibigan. Mula sa isang kapwa niyo chopper.
Welcome back to Motoring Today. Get ready. World of Motorsports is next.
In motorsports news, Lewis Hamilton finally scored a Formula One victory for Ferrari at the Barcelona-Catalunya Grand Prix, bringing Mercedes' 2026 winning streak to an end. Ferrari's three-stop strategy, helped by a virtual safety car, put Hamilton in control, and he pulled clear to seal the win. George Russell was second after a race-long duel with Mercedes teammate Kimi Antonelli ended with a championship points leader's retirement with 4 laps to go. McLaren driver Lando Norris finished third to complete Formula One's first all-British podium since 1968. Red Bull's Max Verstappen finished fourth, Oscar Piastri of McLaren was fifth, Isaac Hadjar of Red Bull sixth, and Pierre Gasly of Alpine seventh. Another Alpine driver, Franco Colapinto, dropped from 8th to 10th after a penalty, promoting the Racing Bulls' Liam Lawson and Arvid Lindblad to P8 and P9 respectively. Antonelli still leads the driver standings on 156 points with Hamilton on 115 and Russell on 106. Leclerc is fourth on 75, just ahead of Norris on 73. Mercedes leads the team standings with 262 points ahead of Ferrari on 190 and McLaren on 141. The championship resumes at the Red Bull Ring in Austria with the Austrian Grand Prix on June 26 to 28.
There's plenty more to explore in the world of motorsports. Check out where Race Weekend takes us next.
Hello, I am Paolo Mantolino. I race in the open class.
Hi, I'm Tots. I also race in the open class.
It feels satisfying. After a year, we were able to break our previous record.
Same lang, ganun din. I mean, it's satisfying and syempre, very fulfilling. Syempre kasi tagal mong hinahabol yun eh.
Siguro naka-CR kasi ako ngayong umaga. Our team, we were here 2 days before the event. We gathered new data since we're trying to run new setups every time we're here. Siguro with that practice and seat time, we were able to improve.
Yun, siyempre 2 days since Friday pa kami nandito, back and forth sa setup, testing, ganun, the usual. And then siyempre, nandyan yung mga crew, yung engineer natin, everyone who's involved. And then siyempre, come race day, honestly, no pressure, just drive. And then, chill lang.
My goal is to break the record again. Yeah, well, yun nga, our team's motto naman ever since we started Autoholic Racing Paddock Club, it's always keep pushing ourselves to the limit.
And to add to Pau, syempre, to bring also, yung goal naman talaga is to break, to have faster lap times, and then improve, and syempre, to bring everyone closer. So, while we're improving, syempre, nahihila din naman namin yung mga fellow racers na to also improve para tumaas din yung level ng motorsports dito sa atin.
Yeah, I'm Arnold Carlos of DC5 Tire Trading Corp. I'm racing on Full Throttle and United GT. It performs very well, lalong-lalo na sa ganitong environment na sobrang full ang use ng power ng auto. As I experience, it delivers good performance on the engine of the car, and it handles the maximum performance of the engine. It's very different, especially on the temperature, and the efficiency of the engine is performing very well all throughout the race. Even in a high temp, the oil handles very well.
We would like to invite anyone who wants to join Full Throttle Weekend. As you can see, it's a very relaxed and happy atmosphere here in Full Throttle Weekend.
I'm inviting everyone, kahit if you just want to watch or you race, whether your car is stock or modified, everyone here is very friendly and welcoming. Newbie, or even if you're a newbie or a pro, lahat dito magkakaibigan, and sana nakita rin namin kayo na sana may mga new faces din na dumating sa next round.
That's all for this week's World of Motorsports. We'll return shortly after this break. Our featured Car of the Week will be presented next on Showcase. In this showcase, we're getting up close and personal with a popular contender in the MPV segment, the Mitsubishi Expander. Specifically, we'll be reviewing the GLS automatic variant.
Ever since it was first introduced in the local market, the Mitsubishi Expander has fared well in the compact MPV segment while becoming the brand's second best-selling model. The Expander gained a reputation as an ideal 7-seater family vehicle combining style, comfort, and advanced safety features. Mitsubishi Motors Philippines rolled the latest iteration of the Expander in August of 2025 with several variants, including the GLX MT and AT, the GLS AT, and the Expander Cross. Let's check out the Mitsubishi Expander 1.5G two-wheel drive automatic transmission that retails at 1,259,000 pesos. Let's take a look at the exterior. The new Expander features Mitsubishi's latest exterior design, with a reworked grille and front bumper, a wraparound lighting layout, and additional body detailing, including an Aero-style skirt. Up front, you'll find LED headlights and LED fog lights. The daytime running lights are also LED. The rear combination lights are LEDs with a high-mount stop light integrated into the rear spoiler. The Expander GLS AT has an overall length of 4,595 millimeters and an overall width of 1,750 millimeters. Its ground clearance is 225 millimeters. The tires are 205/55 R17 and sits on 17-inch two-tone alloy wheels. Step inside and you'll find a host of features designed for convenience and comfort. The 3-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel comes with controls for the audio and cruise control. The steering column is also adjustable for both tilt and telescopic reach. The instrument cluster is an 8-inch LCD meter. The driver's seat manually adjusts 6 ways, allowing you to slide, recline, and adjust the height. The front passenger seat adjusts 4 ways. The second row features a 60/40 split and the seats can recline, slide, fold, and tumble. The third row has a 50/50 split with recline and full flat folding function. The GLS only comes with fabric upholstery for the seats. For your entertainment and connectivity, the Expander GLS AT features a 10-inch smartphone Lake display audio touchscreen. This system supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Bluetooth connectivity, and also includes a multi-round monitor, USB port, and AM/FM radio. It is connected to a 6-speaker system which includes 2 tweeters. Other comfort and convenience features include a climate control system with digital controls, heater function and rear vents, USB Type A and C ports, 12-volt accessory socket in the third row, and front passenger underseat tray. The Expander GLS AT shares the same 1.5-liter inline-4 DOHC 16-valve gasoline engine with MyVec with the other variants. This 1499cc engine delivers a maximum power of 105 PS at 6,000 RPM and a maximum torque of 141 Nm at 4,000 RPM. Power and torque are set to the front wheels via a 4-speed automatic transmission. The Expander is built on a monocoque chassis based on a sedan platform, providing a more car-like feel and a refined quiet performance on the road. The suspension system features McPherson struts with coil spring and stabilizer bar at the front and a torsion beam rigid suspension in the rear. Mitsubishi has upgraded the suspension with high-performance valves for a more comfortable ride, better absorption of road imperfections, and less body roll around corners. Its high ground clearance also makes it a practical choice for coping with various road conditions and wading through flooded streets. When it comes to stopping power, the Expander GLS AT is equipped with ventilated disc brakes at the front and a drum brake at the rear. These are complemented by a suite of safety features including anti-lock braking system or ABS, electronic brake force distribution or EBD, and brake assist to give you confident and predictable stopping power. For added safety, the Expander GLS AT comes standard with dual front airbags, 3-point ELR belts with pretensioners for all 7 passengers, with pretensioners for those in the front row. The vehicle also has active stability control, traction control, and active yaw control. Hill Start Assist is also equipped to help prevent rollback on inclines. The GLS AT variant features a multi-round monitor and keyless operation system.
The combination of a practical engine, comfortable, and feature-rich interior, a solid suite of safety and driver assist technologies, as well as smart connectivity, makes the Mitsubishi Expander GLS a compelling choice for families looking for a compact MPV. especially with its SRP of 1.259 million pesos. Welcome back to Motoring Today, where we shift gears and dive into the latest from the auto industry.
Great Wall Motor Philippines recently gathered members of the media in Cavite for an exclusive preview and test drive of the all-new GWM Haval H7, following its debut at the Manila International Auto Show. This newly launched urban cruiser is coming to market in 3 distinct variants, giving practical family buyers more options at different price points.
Right here beside me is an amazing vehicle, very exciting also. So this is the Haval H7. This is available in 3 variants, starting at our HEV variant or a hybrid variant, which is priced at 1.298 million. The next variant will be the PHEV 4x2, which is available at 1.548. And our 4x4 PHEV equipped with Hi4 technology will be available at an SRP of 1.698 million.
GWM is pitching the practical 4x4 cruiser as a smart everyday vehicle for modern families on the go.
So those families who are looking for a price-conscious and a 4x4 urban cruiser that they can use as a daily driver for their families. This is equipped with all the features that any family would need, especially I would like to highlight that this vehicle, the Haval H7, has a spare tire available for convenience of most of the families out there.
The Haval H7 is now available in GWM showrooms nationwide, with early buyers getting an introductory discount of 50,000 pesos off the suggested retail price. Nissan Santa Rosa has officially reopened its refreshed facility at the Greenfield Center, marking a new chapter for the dealership under the SVC Group. Located in Santa Rosa, often called the Motor City of the Philippines, the site offers a full range of services, from vehicle sales and accessories to general servicing and body repairs.
Santa Rosa is the Motor City of Philippines. And of course, our company has determined Santa Rosa to be one of the hidden gems of the Philippines in terms of finding the right market, especially when it comes to the automotive industry. So expanding here was definitely something that we were looking forward to the most, because by tapping into the Santa Rosa space, we're able to reach a very wide market, and a market that can even challenge potentially some NCR branches.
Right from the start, the dealership says it is setting the bar high, with a strong focus on customer service and an eye on major company honors down the line.
Our immediate goals are definitely, well, within our company, it's to rival our co-provincial branch, which is Dasmariñas. So that's our first immediate benchmark. Then in terms of long-term benchmark, it's to eventually try to overtake, no, not try, we will potentially overtake Nissan Dasmariñas as the dealer of the year.
The state-of-the-art facility also follows Nissan's global new retail concept design standards, aimed at delivering a more elevated customer experience. Buyers and enthusiasts are invited to drop by the showroom and test drive flagship models, including the premium Nissan Patrol and the newly launched all-new Nissan X-Trail e-Power.
Seeing is believing. Please visit our store and you will experience Nissan Santa Rosa as well as our cars, as well as our services. And we have a variety of exciting and innovative products, such as Patrol, Nissan Patrol, as well as newly launched all-new Nissan X-Trail e-Power. So please test drive and you feel. Thank you.
That's it for this week on Motoring Today. Thank you for joining us. Make sure to visit our website and follow us on social media for the latest updates in motoring.
Until next week here on Motoring Today, now on its 40th year serving the motoring public with a steadfast commitment to road safety. In honor of our dad, Butch Gamboa, I'm Wee Gamboa.
And I'm Tin Gamboa. Happy motoring!